Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the second episode of Isekai Ojisan, and the first episode was great. I mean, usually before I do a reaction, I'll spend a couple of minutes like skimming the previous episode to make sure I remember the important things that happened. But and I did that this time, except I just kind of ended up rewatching pretty much the whole thing because it was that good of a first episode. We have our Isekai Ojisan, who's just called Ojisan. Like, I went to the list of characters on the My Anime list because I was kind of curious what the girl's name was because I don't think they ever said it. It just said elf. I mean, I could tell she was an elf, and that's easy to remember, so I can live with that. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Our Oji-san woke up from a coma from the Isekai, so rather than being an anime that's about the Isekai, it's about coming home from the Isekai, almost like a, how the stories about going to war and whatnot. This is a story like coming home from it. It's kind of like a reverse card, flipping up the usual circumstances, and it's pretty entertaining as a result. And especially because the guy we're dealing with here is, I don't want to call him an idiot, although he certainly is a little on the dense side. It's half that and half just the concept of tsundere just didn't exist when he went under, right? So he's just oblivious when a girl says things like "I don't like you" or anything. Baka, he thinks she really means that. So that's kind of the source of the flawed thinking, which led to all sorts of misunderstandings, some of which is really painful to watch. I mean, this girl, the elf, she clearly likes him. We got tons of blushing. She saves him like at least twice, right? Once from I think he was about to be burned at the stake for being a witch or something, and also fell off a cliff from just a couple kids / goblins, depending on who you ask, right? After saving someone, right? So like he gets the short end of the stick a lot. He gets chased around for supposedly being some kind of orc variant. Like, he can't really catch a break, right? And the one form of a break that he could catch, being a cute elf girl that likes him, is essentially wasted because he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. And she's determined, too. Like, she saves him multiple times. He also kind of unintentionally led her on by putting the ring on her finger. He just had that be basically I don't want to be in your debt, and so here's a thingy, here's a valuable thingy, and she just loses her mind as she gets it, and then as soon as they get to the next town, yoink, sell it, here's the money, bye bye. And even that, although I did love the look on her face during that scene, I did feel quite bad for her. But even then, she still was determined to stay with him. She asked things like, "Where are you going?" "Oh, you're staying here for a while." "Well, what a coincidence, so am I." I love that girl. We only really got a little bit of her, and it was from the context of flashbacks and stuff, but I still really enjoyed what I got of that girl. Hopefully we can continue to get more of her, right? I know he said he ditches her at some point, but I still need more of that girl. And judging by the opening, there should be at least a couple other girls that I assume are somewhat similar concepts. Maybe not a tsundere, but maybe like a different, general archetype. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with those girls, because I'm pretty sure there are other ones, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what else Oji-san managed to do in that world, or failed to do in that world. More to the point. But I could talk even more about the episode, but I think we just really should just get into it. So let's do that. Although I should say this version, unlike the first version, at least I don't think the first version had it. First version had it. There's like a Netflix title sequence at the beginning, so if yours doesn't have that, you'll want to adjust for that. But anyway, let's jump into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, also like 8-bit little characters there. And there we go, the actual anime. On a nice rainy day. So, how are you two getting along? I mean, that tends to happen. I would watch that. What's wrong with these people? Okay, now it's all set. What'd you get? A phone? Okay. The important things, right? That couldn't have been easy to find. Gotta have something worth fighting for. I understand. Are you gonna look at it? Yeah, it's not your thing. Sounds about right. Okay, man. Maybe we should get back inside. That this is how you catch a cold. Or get shocked. Oh, damn. Holy shit, that's like... Was that like 5 or 6 different lightning bolts? There we go. The true feelings. What a dramatic way to give your game review. That is pretty bad, actually. Should film that, put that on YouTube. Thought the man was gonna go Super Saiyan for a second there. Isekai Ojisan. You know, if I came back from the Isekai world that had basically superpowers, I'd be definitely doing slightly different things than him. I would try for world domination for one. And yeah, at least 2 of the girls for sure. That had to be relevant. They had to get screen time. They had to have some fun stories about them. And yeah, Ojisan even is his name in the text bit there. Oh yeah, the dancing. God damn it, the dancing. I want to see the elf dance. Is that so much to ask? Yeah, they clearly are a party. I mean, also, who is she? Okay, I actually got to see this time. It did say Coyote on the wall there. Like, return home. A face only a mother could love. Or an elf. Okay. Really? Basically lived in RPG for like 17 years. Relatable. So I take notes. I'm sure you did. Okay, story time again, let's go. Right. Parrying a pitchfork. She's trying to get rid of him. Okay, the one girl has a ice sword, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'm curious to learn more. This is definitely the place. I was hoping this would be the next girl to get focused, because damn is she gorgeous. Holy shit. Literal perfection right there, design-wise. She noticed us. Yeah, just look at that everything, damn. Oh, that voice. I love that voice. Not the voice I was expecting, but I really like it. I'm gonna look up her voice actress later. Turn 180, walk away. Again, I wouldn't have done that. Would have went in there for a hug or something, at least before I left. I mean, that would be more logical, yeah. That's clearly what the story was hinting for you to do. Yeah, I mean, it's how he rolls. She goes back to bed. That flag successfully crushed. Wonder who that is. Is it a delivery or an important character? It's one of the two. Looks like a delivery. Oh, video games. How much stuff is he buying on the internet? I mean, there's definitely websites where you can buy old school retro consoles and stuff. I mean, we already have it. He's already kind of seen it. I mean, please be happy, Oji-san. Present. Is that a good expression, or... I love how they managed to turn a one-word sentence into a five-word sentence in the translation. I mean, they had to, but it's just funny. He did do good, it seems like. But I'm not feeling the enthusiasm from Oji-san. Okay, I think that's it there. Okay, confirmed happy. Just playing Sega with your uncle. Good times. Get out of there, kitty cats. You're gonna get your head stuck. Are we gonna get more stories? It's all about the video games. I bet. Well, that makes up. Pretty much anything he's familiar with should be over at this point, I mean. As am I. Okay, here we go. That does seem pretty nice, pretty fancy. Does anybody try to kill you, though? That's my first question. Oh yeah, there's a priest girl. Although I wish we had more time with the other girl, but oh well. Yeah, and there he is, naturally. Is a priest gonna ask priestess to ask him to dance? Very exciting stuff. uh. So, yeah, I mean... it's funny because it's more realistic this way, but it's so not what would usually happen in an isekai show. Usually the main character is the star of events and all that, but this is more realistic. Just, hey, your food went back to your room alone. God, the relatableness. Mabel. Can't just do that. There really is a difference in enthusiasm about these stories. But yeah, okay. I'm glad she's coming back though. Mabel, he called her. Because I want to be your girlfriend. Okay. She's not gonna let this flag be fully crushed. Well, don't listen to that village mayor. What does he know? I mean, he's giving a decent little speech here, but I mean, things are obviously not going to work out. Aside from, you know, making her like him, right? But, oh god, that's a pose, jeez. I need some water real quick. Okay, so she's kind of like a hikikomori kind of girl, if I were to give her a word. That's how it relates. This girl is gonna know nothing about what a Sega is. Getting kind of creepy here, man. What is this atmosphere? Okay. Okay. Are we gonna have a shift into yandere, perhaps? Because I'm kind of feeling that now. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but... But because the other one was tsundere, I'm kind of like looking for general archetypes to place these girls in. And right now I'm leaning towards yandere with her. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? Living a good life. I wish I was a little bit more familiar with Japanese TV because some of this stuff does kind of go over my head, but it kind of can't be helped. Oh, that's a girl from the opening that I pointed out. Like, who is she? She like hangs out with the two main characters. So who is she? I would think this is a crazy man if I walked by. Smart woman. Fujimiya, okay. You have a name, and he already knows her. Like a classmate or something? Okay, wow, yeah, old classmate, wow. I mean, she seems to like him, from what I can tell from that. A lot has happened. Okay, I mean, she kind of looks it. Is that a good idea? I mean, the crazy guy she saw is gonna be there too. Okay. She's definitely gonna be surprised about the other guy there. Anybody at home? Do we need to break this door down? Oh, it's unlocked. Okay. Grabbing some snacks. Go inside. Is she gonna be there alone with him? Because that's kind of even worse. I mean, is Ojisan even here? I mean, it's kind of dark and quiet. I don't know where he'd go otherwise. I mean, I guess he could still technically be outside. I just kind of assumed he'd come back by now, but maybe he's still outside on that bench. I don't know. Okay, that's a little weird. He's just gonna fly back. Yeah, I mean, if you can fly, yeah, that's what you do. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. She's stripping. Is she gonna strip? Okay. I don't know why she's stripping someone else's house, but it kind of looked like it. So. Is there gonna be some kind of misunderstanding here? you gonna try to murder this woman? You should at least ask her who she is before you jump to that. Okay, that's what we're doing. Gotcha. Either way, you still shouldn't do that. She's an invited guest. She's definitely not an enemy. I don't think I don't think she even saw him fly. Like, wasn't she looking in a different direction? It should be fine. Like, seriously, chill out a bit. I guess we can't really talk to her about the isekai aspect. Yeah, which is basically the same as being unemployed. I can tell you that. Okay, I guess we are gonna just tell her. Fine, sure. My Isekai Ojisan YouTuber uncle person. 2 million views. I should check how much I have. I mean, I think he appreciates having him over. I mean, yeah, he picked up on that much. Denied. Hard denied. Not to brag or anything. I mean, a lot of people have seen it, yeah, for sure. My channel has gotten basically 4 million views total. So, I win. That would be Asuka, yes. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay. Yeah, Asuka definitely was assumed that. I mean, I didn't make the connection until they pointed it out, but... But why is she not honest about that, then? Yeah. Take me a second to remember who that was, but... It's been a while since I've seen Evangelion. I have to try to kind of remember what's what. Yeah, he watched it, he knows of Asuka, but didn't pick up on the tsundere aspect at all, basically, is the gist of it. Just surface level appearances. What is this scene? Yeah, let's not take it too seriously. Okay. I think we talked about this. So was that like a mind reading thing? I was actually thinking she had a nice outfit on. I almost brought that up earlier. Isekai Ojisan. I really wanted to say that. I mean, it's basically what he said, just with extra words. But, yeah, the guy at the door completely ruining the coolness of the scene. It's quite bold. And we can't abandon the Oji-san and the Isekai Oji-san show. Oh, damn, that is terrifying. That guy is less happy. It's already over, isn't it? God damn it. Well, we have a reading, it looks like. Did we get that last time? I know we got the opening last time. And there's our elf, who pretty much had no screen time this episode, sadly. Now it's our ice girl. Ichiban Hoshi Sonata. Definitely a lot of focus on the elf for the ED. And yeah, I have to have a Netflix logo again once more for good measure. Can't let people forget the existence of Netflix, even if you want to. Okay. Okay. Well, that was episode 2 for Isekai Ojisan. And yeah, we are continuing our life together with Isekai Ojisan and nephew, right? And we had, well, I think we saw the priestess girl, but as far as like any actual focus goes, it was just pretty much the ice girl, right? Whose name I do not remember. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure she's on here. Yeah, Mabel, right? Oh my god, it is Yuki. That's Yuki. Oh yeah, well, I knew I liked that voice for a reason. That explains that, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it's I'm okay. Yeah. I actually did not recognize the voice, but I still liked it. I think that's saying something. But anyway, we had her, and yeah, she had. I want to go back to the scene where she first shows up real quick to properly get the full backstory on her. Because he went to the village, they said something about killing a dragon or something, and then he finds Mabel. Unless we melt the ice trapping our hearts, we can't break the seal of the god freezing sword. Right? And then she just kind of like slowly gazes at him with that beautiful icy gaze. And then we get then we actually hear her voice, and I can hear it now. That's Yuki. Now that I know that I can hear it. But yeah, she gives a little story here. I saw the Poa blossoms with my mom at the top of Mount Market. That was beautiful. Is that all she says in the scene? And then he believes right away, so, kind of leaving the audience to think maybe that's where he's going. But no, he's not one to be misled or to taken off his initial pathway. He went to the fiery dragon and just killed it, No attempt to melt icy hearts or whatever. Just went to go get shit done with a blaze dragon. And, which kind of, crushed that flag there, but she's not one to give up, so she came back to his place later. He gives her some nice words of encouragement, a pretty classic protagonist speech. The kind of thing that usually will change a girl's life forever and cause her to fall in love with him, right? That sort of thing. If you've seen a bunch of Isekai shows, you more or less know what I'm talking about. And we kind of have that scene there where clearly, definitely that made her fall in love with him properly. Because obviously she couldn't really fall in love with him in the previous scene because I don't think he said a freaking word in that scene, honestly. She gave her very brief little backstory thingy, and he left. Like, I don't think there was any conversation beyond that, so even by anime logic, there was no chance of anyone to fall in love at that point, but so it was very important to have the later scene in the bedroom where we could actually have that happen, so we did, and I'm sure we'll see more of her going forward. I'm sure we'll see more, memory stuff with her in the future. We had a very nice little banquet, which he did participate in, and usually you would assume he would dance with a girl or something, have a good time, get some attention, but no, he sat on his table, ate his food, went back to his room. So, sounds about right. So, but I do love how just kind of enthusiastic the nephew is to hear these isekai stories, because of course he is. He's around the age where he's interested in that sort of thing, that exciting adventure RPG-like life and all that his own uncle personally got to experience. So yeah, of course you want to hear about that stuff, even if it can be kind of depressing at times. But we also had our new girl, whose name I also don't remember. I assume her name's also on the list. Let's see, yeah, Fujimiya, right? Her voice actress I don't think I recognize. Let's see. Yeah, nothing really stands out to me as a character I would associate that voice actress with. Really? No, yeah, not really. I'm not going to scroll down the whole list, but yeah, Fujimiya. She apparently, yeah, like a kind of a childhood friend sort of character with I know his name. Why am I blanking on it? Takafumi, yes. Takafumi, kind of like a childhood friend sort of character. She clearly liked him in the little bit of a flashback we got. And from what I can tell, she still likes him. Like, she's trying to help him and all that, and trying to look her best when she goes over to his place and stuff like that. And yeah, the scene, I'm pretty sure she does not see him fly through the window. She just goes over there, takes her scarf off. Yeah, he just kind of like very quietly drops on the veranda. So that's what you call it, right? And just gets inside before she even... Okay, well, she sees him come from that direction, so that would make you pretty suspicious, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything definite. Maybe he was just sitting out there enjoying the fresh air, you know? Can't really guarantee that. Either way, there's no reason to pin her down and forcefully remove memories without saying a word. I don't think that was quite the right way to handle that. Good thing they were interrupted. Who knows how that could have gone. Don't want to traumatize that poor girl too much. And then we jumped into a conversation about Evangelion. Because why not? I did get a little bit confused initially because, like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually watched Evangelion. It's a very old show. But, because he mentioned the word Kaji, and I wasn't sure who that was. I kind of auto-filled it with being Shinji, the main character. But obviously that wouldn't make sense with the kind of point they were trying to make, and that point being that he being unfamiliar with the concept of a tsundere did not get that despite the way she treats Shinji, she actually likes him. That whole thing, not possible. But Kaji, who, if that's the character I think it is, it's like the adult guy that Asuka does kind of come on to, right? I vaguely remember some scene of that where he kind of rejects her because of how young she is. I very vaguely remember something like that. But yeah, I assume that's the character he's talking about. Otherwise, I got no idea. So, and that would be, yeah, some service level romantic analysis. I don't know what you want to call that. But yeah, the point was it was some of a chance for Oji-san to maybe understand the concept of a tsundere, but no, it was not. We had also a little bit of an odd scene here where we're getting some emotion coming out, but that it was kind of based on a misunderstanding, so that kind of ended poorly. But yeah, then he once again tries to attack this poor girl, and yeah, she just wants him to leave. She does not like or trust this Oji-san person. Kind of wants Takafumi to like get out of his life, get him out of Takafumi's life. However you want to phrase it, like it's he's a dangerous one. So, but no, we can't do that. The show is called Isekai Ojisan. You can't get rid of the Isekai Ojisan. It just doesn't work that way. But hopefully, we learned a valuable lesson about ordering rice online. I don't think anyone really appreciated that, especially not the guy that had to bring it. I did like how both her and the delivery guy had the same dark aura around them, because yeah, everyone is starting to have some negative emotions towards our Isekai Oji-san over here. But yeah, that was an episode. We got a new real life character introduced. We had a new Isekai life character introduced, voiced by Yuki, which is mind blowing once I learned that. But and we still have the priestess girl to get into as well at some point. Like, I assume she'll get a bit more focus. I'm pretty sure we saw a brief bit of her in this episode, but she didn't like talk or anything. So whether or not that was her or not, I'm sure we'll get her in the future. But yeah, good stuff. I don't know if I preferred it over the first episode or not, but it was definitely a solid episode. Continuing things pretty nicely. Hopefully we do, again, get more of the elf girl as well. I know he said he ditched her and all that, but still. I need more stories of the elf girl. I need it. I need it in my life. But as far as real life characters go, I don't think there's any more that we need to get introduced to. Because I think from the opening, Fujimiya was like the only other real life person that I saw that looked important. But I don't know. But anyway, good episode, and that's all I really have to say about it, so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.